says she had an amazing weekend with family and friends. Hi, Karen. Thank you for sharing. Definitely share something good, guys. Tell us something good. I'll say that a lot because it's things we focus on is the things that happen. So what is something good that happened to you this last week? I made my parents a week of dinners. That is awesome. Do you do like crock pot type meals, or how do you do that? So for those of you that don't know me, I will be your host tonight. If someone's on the Zoom, please mute yourself, pretty please. I will be your host. My name is Jen Gear. I have been a paparazzi consultant for almost 11 years. So I'm excited tonight to give you some tips on vendor events. Hey, Mary. Sandy said I had a great weekend with events over the weekend. Yes. Kayla says, got to go to Natural Bridge for the first time with some friends. Yes. Karen says, got to see my new granddaughter. Oh, she's 11 ounces. Now that's exciting. How excited. I read that and I was like, 11 pounds, holy buckets, but it was ounces. So please keep sharing, guys. What are some awesome things? We want to still celebrate our July birthdays, right? So the next training we have will be in August. So shout out to our birthday folks. Happy birthday and happy anniversaries during the month of July. I can't wait. It's almost August. Holy buckets. So here are our top 20 right now. Everybody clap, throw up some hearts. Clap, clap, clap. Brandy, Christine, Karen, Christine, Sonia, Mary, Rose, which is also Georgina, Kayla, Dottie, Lisa, Kathy, Becky, Retta, Etta, Jennifer, May, Bonnie, Addie, Carolyn, and Crystal. Those are the top 20. There are more, but these are the top 20 so far this month. You still have a little bit of time till the end of the month. Congratulations on building and reinvesting in your business. Now, here's our first trivia. Are y'all ready? Drop your answer. How many pieces come in the basic starter pack? So throughout this show or training, we will have trivia. And if you participate, you get to go in the drawing, right? Right? If you don't know the answer, you can say, I don't know. But if you participate, you get to go into the drawing. And at the end of the show, we will draw a winner. Dun, dun. What do y'all think? So drop your number below. If you don't know, right? I don't know. This is the basic. So Paparazzi has 3 main kits. They have the basic, the medium, and I call it the go big, go home kit. And each of them have a different amount of jewelry that comes inside them, along with business supplies. So you get a binder. Well, it's not a binder anymore. It's like an envelope with stuff in it. When I started, it was a binder and it was a bunch of stuff. So Retta says 35. She is correct. And Sandy says 100, but it is 35. Got you both in there. Kimberly says 135. Nope, but I will put you in the drawing. And Kayla. So Kim, hey, Melissa Strickland, it is 35. Yes, good job though for trying, guys. That's how we learn together. Okay, so don't ever feel like, oh, I don't know. Just say, I don't know. I don't know. I say, you know what I say? I say, I'm not sure. I will look into that for you. I try not to say, I don't know, but I do say, I'm not quite sure, but even though it means the same dang thing, right? But congratulations, guys. We will put you in the wheel of names. So, all right. So we want to celebrate our new team members this month. So far, we don't have any for the month of July. We still have a few weeks left. Well, not a few weeks left, 1 week left. Like that is it. So your friend's fabulous face can be here. So shout it out. All right. So this week's power word is uplifting. Now, I left this, what does it mean for your business? So each week we do these power words, and really it's to get you thinking, right? Like it gets you thinking, like, what does this mean inside my business? What does uplifting mean for somebody that sells jewelry in person at vendor events or at a home show or at on live stuff? What does uplifting mean for you? Now, I really like what Sandy wrote. She has a great story, and I didn't put it here because it would have been super, super tiny. But if you're inside our team group, definitely read it. It is a wonderful story about her event this past weekend and a little girl. I encourage you to take the time, pop over there and read it. It is amazing. Like, it's really cool, Sandy. And I'm so thankful that you shared that with us. But Retta's said it was uplifting means that when you see another struggling, you smile and give them positive words, encouragement to help them keep going. Yes, absolutely. And that's what it's all about. And the same thing with Sandy's story that she has. So it's amazing story. I just didn't want to make it so tiny that y'all couldn't see it. All right, you ready for another trivia? Like, this is really quick and crazy. Name 3 styles of paparazzi bracelets, right? How many different styles of bracelets does paparazzi have? They have a bunch. Name 3 of them. There's more than 3. Y'all name 3. It was awesome, Kimberly. Yeah. Name 3 of them. Kayla's got 1. Name 3. Do you know 3 kinds of bracelets? And I'm looking around to see if I have any over here so I can show you. My favorite is wraps, and that's what Kayla said. Retta says stretchy coil and bangles. Yes. Karen says stretchy and cuff. Yes. Sandy says bangos. Yep. There are, Kayla says wraps, cuffs, stretchy. Yeah, you guys got this. You're going, right? Wraps, cuffs. So there's, let me think, wraps, cuffs, bangles, magnetic, coil, stretchy, clasp, you know, the traditional clasp. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's so many different ways. So many different styles of paparazzi bracelets. Yes, Melissa, yes. Think of 3. Good job, Kimberly. I'm going to put you guys all in the buckets. Okay. Everybody that participates, yeah, you're going to go in the bucket. At the end, we'll draw somebody to win. So Retta was our winner last week. She got her prize mailed out to her. And everybody else has as well. Cuffs are your favorite. Nice. Oh, and Hinge. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, so last week, did anybody try this, or does anybody have a travel bag, box, tote, anything like that you have inside your vehicle with you, or that you could take to someone's house? Does anybody have one of these? What do you guys use? Now, in the past, here's some images of things that I've used in the past. The reason that we want to create something to go with you, there's so many different ways that you can sell paparazzi. There really is. Like, it's insane. And that's a beautiful thing about the company. But one of them with a bag is it's easy. You can drop and go. You can drop these off at multiple places. You do not have to have tons of bags from paparazzi that show off all of your products. You know, really a tote, a box, fishing boxes. A friend of mine, I always remember hers, she did a tackle box in the back of her car. It was one of my favorite setups, but they could be anything. Down here on the left is something the Frank's Divas did years ago, and it is a black tub, and on the inside you can see there are just little sticky things from the dollar store, right? Those command strip things. And then it doesn't have to be crazy. It's just enough where people can go shopping. Sometimes too much is too much. And what I mean by that is when you have too many things, people get overwhelmed. So don't think like Jen. Yes, I'm guilty of this. I always think, oh, you got to see every bracelet I have. And then they're like, oh my gosh, and pure overwhelm kicks in. Really, it's just a little variety of things. You don't have to worry about having everything, right? If she asks you for just blue things, then bring all your blue earrings or bracelets or what have you. But there are so many ways that you can do this. And I found these images on Google, right? You can find a lot on Google or Pinterest. This was one of my favorites. I've seen this in the years past, and I did this in my own way. And I still think it's out in my garage, right? But it's the party on the go. It's just a tote. It could be a small tote. It could be a bigger tote, but it's an easy setup. It's affordable and simple. Now, before the, you know what hit, I would take a tote like this to McDonald's every week, and we would just dump it out on the tables. And I wouldn't even open the jewelry. The people would go crazy for it. And they would be like, I want this one. And if they did open it, great. Okay, put it back in if they don't want it, you know, or they just say here, and it's totally okay. But they went crazy for this jewelry every week, right? And they loved digging. So it's always fun. Keep it simple, keep it fun, and you will sell a bunch. You learned that over the weekend? Yeah. Let's see. Next one up. That's this week's challenge is to post to your stories. Who uses stories? You're going to get one on the 3rd. Nice. Who uses stories? Who posts pictures to stories? Stories has been around for what, a year now? I don't know. As you guys know, social media changes all the time, but who uses stories? Reels are really big right now, but who still uses stories? Say me down below. Stories are still amazing. Still posting things to stories. I encourage you every single day. I probably sell 15 to 20 pieces a week on stories because they just comment on there. Mine, Jen, I want the set. I want one of these. I want one of these. But the biggest ticket is consistency. It's doing it every single day. Did that sound exciting? No, it's not exciting to do it every single day, but that's part of your job. Every single day. Yes, yes. Sandy does. Melissa does sometimes. Karen does sometimes. Awesome. I use both stories and reels. Awesome. It is the consistency of just doing it every day. Having your routine, just like you get up, you know, you brush your teeth, brush your hair, shower, all of those things. It's a routine every day, right? When you have your routine within your business, it just gets easier and it's just second nature that you get up and you're like, okay, I got to wish everybody, I'm dropping my pen here. I got to wish everybody happy birthday today. I got to do birthdays. I got to do my quick 5 pictures on my stories. I got to comment on 10 people's posts. It's just the same stuff every day, but it becomes second nature and your brain's like, oh, don't forget to do that. You know, so I encourage you to challenge. I encourage and challenge you to try this week to do a story every single day, at least one piece of jewelry every day. Just one. Can you do one? All right, so we still have just a little bit left of the July incentive for Paparazzi. Can't wait to see what comes out in August. But during the month of July, for every 75 pieces or 150 PV you order, you'll get a free summer pack. How exciting is that? The summer pack, you can read all this in your back office. I just wanted to show you the pictures. That's just the fine print. Basically, you have to order in one order in order to get this stuff for free. So you get these pieces, you can do with it what you like, right? You can keep them, you can sell them, you can give them away. I encourage you to do all of the above. Keep a piece and wear it and say, oh my gosh, Paparazzi just gave this to me because I ordered. Huh, really? They give you jewelry? And then I encourage you to give stuff away, sell it as well, right? Definitely do that. All right, here's another trivia. You guys like these trivias? How many months? This is a tricky one. If you don't know, right? IDK, I don't know. How many months must you qualify with 5 team members? So you have 5 people on your team to achieve Crown Club. So Paparazzi has a club called Crown Club. And I wonder if we have any, I don't have any of my awards behind me, but you get these really cool awards when you get into Crown Club. This is your team underneath you ordering. You're building a team and they give you awards. Okay. So when they order and you help them with their business, you can win as well. How cool is that? Does anybody know? Karen says, I don't know. Let's get Karen down. Thank you for saying, I don't know. I love it. Oh, I don't like yellow pen. Who writes in a yellow pen? Let me find a darker color. Hold on, guys. I want to make sure, because I'll put you in wheel of names at the end, but I need a pen. Okay, Karen says IDK. Awesome. Retta says 3 consecutive months. You guys think Retta's right? I think Retta might be on to something. Kim says she don't know. Mary, hi, Mary. Mary says IDK. Sandy says IDK. Awesome. Kayla says 3. Kayla's going. Yes. Anybody else? Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Let's get Carolyn on the board. She says IDK. Melissa says IDK. Awesome. I'm glad you IDKs, right? This is how we're learning, friends. So I'm going to say that Retta does know because let me slip the screen here. This is an image I created a couple years ago. This one has all the different crown levels. Okay. Now, do you see this little trophy over here on the right? You're going to get this when you get Crown Club 10. That means 10 people underneath you. When you are Crown Club 5, this says right here in the center, we won't read all of it, but it says maintaining 5 personally sponsored active consultants for 3 consecutive months is commendable. It is building a business. Okay. To honor your achievement, you'll receive your Crown Club certificates. mailed to you. As you move up with building your team, you'll get trophies and tons of other cool stuff that they give you. Paparazzi really spoils you, but this is how you can build your business. Like they really spoil y'all. Just wait till convention next week when we can post as much as we can of all the stuff. They give you so much stuff because they're a party company and they love to give back. So Crown Club though is something huge when you're building your team. The trophies are amazing. You could seriously kill somebody with them. They're like a crystal trophy. It is amazing. Hi, Christine. I was on the Zoom, but I don't think any of my comments. Oh no, that is a downfall of the Zoom. I apologize. Let me get you in the bucket though, Christine. Let me write you down. If anybody else is on the Zoom, yeah, it's not showing me any of the comments. Silly technology. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. All right. So those of you that don't know Paparazzi Convention, actually, you know what? This is so wrong. I got to take this off. Paparazzi announced today that there still are a few tickets available if you want to show up and go to the convention. I seen it in one of the paparazzi groups. Has anybody else seen that anywhere? I'm not sure if they emailed anything out because I haven't been on my email, but I seen today that there were still a few tickets that you could get while you're there. You just need to call paparazzi. How cool was that if you still want to go? Because we have 5 days to go. So today is Tuesday. Next Tuesday, thank you, Retta. Next Tuesday, we will not have a team training. Next Tuesday night, we are going to be listening to what? Florida Georgia Line at this time. So those of us that will be at convention, we'll be at the concert next Tuesday night. So next Tuesday, sorry, we will not be here, but make sure that your notifications are on for our group, the Jewelry Box Warriors, so you get to see all of the cool stuff. Now, anything that's posted in there is not to brag, ever. Okay, it is to show you that you can get these things as well for going to convention, for building up your business, for, reinvesting. That's everything that we ever post in here. It's not to boast or brag. It's to share that, yes, you can do this as well. And that's our goal. So don't think that we're posting all this stuff and we're kind of rubbing it in, because that ain't true. It is just to show you that, yes, you want to be here next year. We talked about this for weeks. You want to be here next year. So plan for it. Oh, Reddit told you, yeah, you saw it. Isn't that cool, you guys, that they have a few more? Christine will be there next year. You guys, it's amazing. If we have a big group, I need a drink of my coffee. I'm getting excited here. I'm going to lose my voice. If we got a big group going, we seriously could look into renting a big Airbnb house or something. In a minivan. We've done that before. One year there were 8 of us staying in this condo apartment with its own pool and lazy river. It was freaking amazing. And we only paid like $100 a piece. So there are those options. So plan for next year. I'm telling you, plan for next year. It'll be a blast, friends. It'll be a big blast. It's a nice life break. So yeah, Florida Georgia Line will be Tuesday next week. Monday night next week to kick everything off will be Train. Wednesday night will be our recognition gala. And then Thursday night to finish off the entire event will be Carrie Underwood. Yes, and these are our speakers. I'll be honest, I don't know them. I should probably search them before we go because I love motivational speakers, right? We learn so much. But Kayla says, I'm going next year. Yes, yes. Anyone that wants to go, yes, start planning it now, guys. The more you talk about it, the more you will plan to go. You will be there. It will be amazing. Can't wait. It is going to be a blast. And this is that Facebook group. If you're not part of this yet, I encourage you to join it. Even though it's a year away, right? She will change the dates in here, but all the information stays the same. Okay, so next year she'll change the dates and do all that stuff. It's an amazing group. It's ran by Elite of Paparazzi, so there's really no BS in there. They don't deal with it. So it's a good group to be part of. Yes. All right. Are we ready for tonight's training? What do you guys think? Throw up some hearts. This is our training time. So our training will be on, dun, 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 here we go. Our training tonight is on vendor events. Has anybody done a vendor show? Feel free to share below. I do know Sandy loves vendor events. Now, these can be simple too big and extravagant. Okay. This is just a simple tabletop display. Do you need everything that's pictured in here? No, you don't. One beautiful thing about paparazzi is it is your personality. You can set up your table how you like. You can use the colors that you like. The only thing you can't do is sell it for less than $5, right? You can't sell it for less than $5. But other than that, it's pretty open. So we have 10 things on successful events, okay? So here are some of them that really stand out to me, okay? Location is huge. Like I've done events for the past 15, 16 years for the other network marketing business I was in, along with paparazzi. Think about how long it takes you get to the event, how much it costs to get in, you know, because your time is money. Time is always money, right? If you're going to spend 8 hours driving to events, but you only have 100 pieces of jewelry and you sell all 100, which is, just to be honest, unlikely you'll sell every single piece. It has happened before, but it's unlikely. Okay. So say you have 100 pieces of jewelry, but you're going to drive 4 hours there and 4 hours back, and pay for a hotel, pay for gas and all that. Do y'all think that would be worth it? Maybe not. But if you have somewhere to stay and you're going to visit a friend and you're going to sleep on her couch and hang out with her family for a couple days and go do an event with her, totally could be a flip story. Okay. But think about location and where it's at, whether even if it's in your local town, where's the location at? If you're not sure, go drive by it and visualize it. Is it inside or outside is super, super huge. Okay. Especially if you live in Wyoming, right? What do they provide the vendors? It is okay to ask these questions. These are important questions, like no joke. Do you provide chairs, tables, electricity, Wi-Fi, backdrops? If they say no to all of it, great. Then what do you get? You get a space. Perfect. How big is your space? How many customers or foot traffic do they expect? If they've done this event before, they can give you an idea. Yeah. And that's a normal thing. They can. Is there an entrance fee for shoppers? This is huge because if you do a bridal show, you are targeting just brides, their moms, and maybe sisters, cousins, all of that, right? Or if you're doing a home and garden show where it's getting the entire public, you got to think about the people that are coming in. Is it worth doing the event and only selling to a specific crowd of people, right? Let's see. Is the event geared just towards specific crowd, right? Weddings, women's shows, hunting expos are great. Gun shows. How big is your booth? If you just say, I want one booth, you really got to find out. Is it a 4-foot table squished next to another 4-foot table? Then this girl sells candles, right? Ask how big your booth is. Okay. This is number 7 is probably the most important out of all of these. Is there another paparazzi consultant? And the reason this one's important because that is one of paparazzi's policies, procedures, rules, whatever you want to call it. You cannot have 2 separate booths of paparazzi at the exact same event. We can't have Brenda Blueberry down on this end and Sarah Strawberry down on this end, both selling paparazzi. For one, it's not going to do either of you good. For two, one of you could be a moldy strawberry and be mean to Brenda Blueberry, and you guys could get in trouble from paparazzi, which would be so dumb. Just don't do it. Always ask. Okay. Now keep in mind, the person organizing that event might not care. Okay. So you always got to ask. Okay. Also ask, is it their first show? If it's their first show, you want to know, okay, what are you doing to advertise it? You know, where's my money going towards, right? What else is going on that weekend? You want to look it up, see what else is going on the exact same weekend that you are going to do this craft show. Now, when it becomes craft fair season, vendor season, which is really heavy in the fall months, there's usually 3 or 4 things going on every day. Every Saturday, there might be 4 or 5 things going on. So your crowd is going to go from event to event. They might not even make your event because they're going to something else. So pay attention to what else is going on those weekends. And number 10 is don't judge the kind of events. We've done hunting and fishing expos. We've done pool party, as in shooting pool parties. We've done roller derby. We've done rock shows. We've done motorcycle clubs. There are so many things. Do not judge. Ask to get in there. Because if you go to, let's see what's coming up. That is one that stood out to me, a holistic event, right? Has anybody been to a holistic fair? If you've gone to one of those, They sell some really cool rocks. They have people reading your hands. They have all kinds of neat things. Why can't you be there? If they'll let you go, you're going to get a complete different crowd than what you would if you were at a Christmas craft show, right? Okay. Always look around. You can find those events on Facebook groups. You can find them on Google. You can just ask your fellow friends that sell things and see if they know of any events coming up. Okay. All right, here is how much jewelry should you bring? Now, if you guys are part of my team, these will be uploaded into our team group and you can print them out if you like. If you are not part of my paparazzi team, they will be available shortly on my Etsy account, okay? But the best bet is bring as much as possible, but not everything, right? Bring as much as possible. For small events, 3 to 4 pieces per person is expected, kind of so you can do some numbers that way. But the more inventory they have, the more they buy. If your display looks empty, they definitely won't buy as much. I do play with my display and I'll take a couple off here and a couple off there so it looks like people are shopping. But you want to have your jewelry set out. You want it to look full and clean, or add some fake plants to make it look professional. Even if you don't have a lot of inventory, spread it out. Create risers with boxes and tablecloths to make them look pretty, and it spreads it out. Let's see. Don't leave money on the table. Bring change for your events. Bring change and have a way to take debit cards, credit cards. Have that system set up. But did I mention bring change? Yes, bring change. Somebody's bound, and lots of people, they want one thing that's $5 and they're going to give you a 20. So there you go. You give them 3 5s back or whatever minus your tax and dollars and quarters. Make sure you have plenty of change. Okay. Plenty of change. Okay. Always be on the lookout for hostesses. That's how you can get more people to see your business. And you can do in-home parties or you could do online parties, right? Let's see what else. Holidays, anytime you can be your biggest month for sales. Right now in the summer, even where I live, there are tons of outdoor events. There are so many different things that you can do. There's reenactments. There's outdoor craft fairs, there's fundraisers, there's all kinds of things that you can sit at, parades, fairs, all of those things. Look into it and ask, okay? Stocking stuffers and little bags that you can make during the holidays. Always have a sign up at your table to sign up to get their information. I love to have something that has, say, find me on social media, like my page and get entered into the drawing, right? Like my business page or like my group, join my group and I'll put you in my drawing. So they have to physically do something to get in there, okay? But always have some box there that they can sign up to win something, because your database is what's going to grow your business, how you keep in touch with them, okay? If you have questions about this, drop them down below. So here's where we find events. Okay, remember we mentioned finding within other network marketers, right? People that sell something, Facebook events, shopping, groups, search out groups in your area to see what's going on. Pay attention, right? Chamber of Commerce was something I used years ago, and it's still in some towns have a list. So for where I live, we have something called Visit Casper, and they have a list of every single thing, almost every single thing going on within the community. So look those out. Local newspapers, they're online nowadays, but they still print a couple, but still look for all those things. Bulletin boards are old school, but you can still find them there. So on the right-hand side, I will also upload this as well, and I will also put it online for those that want to get it. But this is the main things that I've used over the years, and I've tweaked it of things to bring. You can also search these on Google's if you like, okay? But for a home party, ask your home hostess to snap a picture where you're going to be setting up. What? Light bulb, right? If she's going to want you set up in her kitchen, tell her, say, send me a picture of your kitchen so then I can visualize how much stuff to bring. Instead of bringing tons and tons of stuff and then you can't use it, or not bringing enough tables because you think she has a big kitchen table. Always ask for that picture when you're going to set up. Always gather up a week before so you can be prepared and think about what you might be forgetting. I always like a checklist. I put it on my phone and be like, okay, don't forget this. Don't forget change, right? If you are doing a home show with somebody, confirm that morning that you're still gonna do it. that you're still gonna do it. So that way you don't load your car up, go to Susie Q's house, and then she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go have cocktails with my friend at Fuzzy's. Yeah, been there, done that. So always double check. So the main checklist in the center are pretty common things, but as you do these events, more things will pop up. You'll be like, oh, I need XYZ. Oh, I need XYZ over here. So this will change for you and have you how you do your business, but have your checklist because something will happen and you'll be running out of the house crazy. And guess what you're going to forget? You are going to forget your change. Okay. Now I see something on here that says question on how much change. Change being, $30, $40 in tens, fives, and ones, and some quarters. I usually do 50 to 100 because I don't want to have to go to the bank or have to get change just in case someone brings me a 50. I'm not going to turn a customer away if she brings me a 50 and wants one $5 bracelet. No, I want her $5. Here's tips for events. We kind of covered those on the other page. Same thing. So let's flip to the next one here. This is a slip that I created that you can print out. I do have these 4 to a page I will upload, but you print them out, one sheet of paper, slice them. I like to print on colored paper, black and white on colored paper so they stand out, but they are super simple, right? They really are super simple. If they're interested, they'll click the boxes, they'll check them, whatever, they'll put your information in there, or they'll put their name as Santa Claus and you won't hear from them again. Totally okay. But these are great to have because you're building your database so you can reach out to those folks in the future. All right, y'all. This is where I find a lot of information and you can as well. Google, Pinterest, YouTube, Etsy as well. I do have an Etsy store where I put a lot of my flyers and things like that for those that are not on my team. You can get those in there and they're super affordable, but there's so much online. YouTube, how to have a vendor show, what to take to a home party. It's all there. Somebody's created it. I have hundreds of videos inside our team page and anybody is welcome to watch those. Learn from those because we all grow together. So our quote for tonight is when life gets blurry, adjust your focus. And for those of you that haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is just Jen Gear. That's where these videos will go. I will chop them up. We'll have an entire team video training, and then I'll chop it up to whatever the specific topic is. So you don't need to watch the entire thing. So let's go back here. All right. Who's on the YouTube channel? Okay. Before we move on, we are going to, we'll pop over here. Here's our trivia question. How many different paparazzi vendors can you have at one event? If y'all are here, drop your answer below because we kind of covered it. What do you guys think? And then I'll pop back and read the questions. How many vendors can you have? One. How many? Yay, you guys are listening. I love y'all. Nice job, Retta, Melissa, Kayla, Karen, Sandy. Mary Pruitt, got you. Yes. Okay, so I got some Melissa, Kayla, Christine, Retta, Karen Caraway, Sandy Murphy, Mary Pruitt, Kimberly Shaver. What is it? And if you don't know, right? I don't know. I mean, that's how we learn, y'all. Good job, Christine. Good job, Carolyn. Good job. If you don't know, say, I don't know. But we did. We just covered it. So that one's pretty easy. Let me scroll back to see what questions we had. And then we're going to draw. You guys are amazing. I hope you do all come next year for convention. Plan that. Christine loves vendor events. Sandy says the only problem I have is if there is another paparazzi, I can't do it. Yep. Don't do it. Kimberly says, my problem is transportation. Think about small booth events or little basket parties then, instead of doing big events for right now. Hi, Brandy Redden. Sandy had a 20 by 20. Yes, she did. Sandy, I love that. Thank you for answering. She said $100 as well. Nice, Melissa too. Good job. You guys are amazing. Thank you for answering each other. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome job. I'm proud of you. All right, so next week we're closed, right, y'all? We're closed. I won't be here. Somebody will be. But I do want to say thank you for those of you taking time to invest in the business and be on with us. I am gonna close this out, see if I can close this out, and we're gonna find our wheel of names. Let me figure out how to do this. Boop, close that. Okay, wheel of names. When getting an event, always state you are with paparazzi. Yes, always state that you are with paparazzi. I am with paparazzi. I am paparazzi jewelry. I am, did I mention that a couple times? I am paparazzi. Okay, I wrote Andy, not Sandy. I'm putting y'all in wheel of names. Mary says, yeah, yard sales. Do yard sales. Absolutely. Do yard sales. Yard sales are amazing. Y'all are awesome. I got like, you guys are in here a lot. Da, 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 da. I'm getting y'all in here. Will I go live in Vegas? Yes, we will. And Karen answered too. Yes, we will. We will go live a lot because I want you guys to see it. Like, that's really it, is just see it. See it so you can decide. You can be like, oh my gosh, that is what made me want to go. And it makes me want to push harder is by seeing other people. All right, y'all ready? I probably spelled some of your names wrong, but I'm sorry. Let me randomize this because they're all in order. Copy. Randomizer. Okay, then we will win. Yes, we will go live as much as we can. And if it will let us, sometimes the internet there does not work, but we will do our best. Everybody that's going, I hope. 29 entries. All right, wheel of names. Let me get you all in here and we're going to flip the camera around. I think I can do it while I'm on here, can't I? Oh, I can do screen share. That's right. Okay, let me figure out what I'm doing wrong, guys. Here, hold on a second. There we are. Okay, is that me? Big. Okay, you ready? Okay, so let's share our screen. Can you guys see the wheel of names? This is how many times I had you down for commenting. Can you see it? Let's pick our winner chicken dinner for tonight is gonna be dun 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 Melissa Strickland. Congratulations. So that is Melissa Strickland. She lives in Lander, Wyoming. Congratulations. Let me put a star next to her name. I will mail out your goodie on Thursday. That's when I do my mailing. But if y'all have questions at any time, reach out. Like, that's what our group is for. If you have a training you want to do, reach out, do the training. I mean, we like to have fun in here. And any questions, that's what we're here. But thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for participating. Big hugs, everybody. We will see you all soon.